Watched as this problem spread from a couple of towns in Central Mass to potentially thousands of homes across the state, and impacted homeowners have been asking Beacon Hill to help for 6 years. They thought they were on the cusp of success when it was suddenly cut by lawmakers behind closed doors last week in the middle of the night.
All right, it's official.
Governor Maura Healey spent the morning in Newton celebrating a massive housing bill for Massachusetts. But it's what's not in the bill that shattered the faith of homeowners in the central part of the state dealing with crumbling and failing foundations. So we asked the governor, where's the help?
Not everything got in, but on that issue, I sympathize with those homeowners who are dealing with a terrible situation around crumbling concrete.
Potentially thousands of homes in Massachusetts are built with concrete contaminated by pyrrhotite. It's a naturally occurring mineral found underneath parts of New England. But when it gets into concrete mix, it causes premature failing, usually after just 20 or 30 years, and leads to massive cracks, leaks, and eventually collapse. Oh my. The only fix is to jack up a home, tear out the basement, and rebuild it. But that can cost $200,000 and isn't covered by insurance.
Where do we turn? Right here. Go into our state house representatives and senators to ask them to help us, just like Connecticut has.
For 6 years, impacted homeowners have begged Beacon Hill to get involved. And until last week, the Senate's housing bill included a plan to set up a state assistance fund with money likely coming from a small surcharge on homeowners' insurance. But that provision suddenly disappeared just before the bill was voted on. What's your position on that, and how much longer should those homeowners have to wait?
Well, first of all, this is an outstanding bill. I was aware of this issue as Attorney General, so it's not new to me. It's a real challenge for those folks, and that's my commitment. Even though it didn't make it into the bill, I'm still going to work to find ways to help folks.
It's been 6 years these homeowners have been pushing.
I'll just have to go back and talk to the legislature more about that.
But no firm timeline on when lawmakers might try again. The state did finally require quarries to start testing for pyrrhotite. That began just this summer, July 1st. But it does come too late for homeowners who've had to drain their retirement accounts, their life savings to replace their foundations, and say financial help like what has been available in Connecticut for a couple of years now is what they really need from Beacon Hill. And